Hey everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome to my playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser DLC. Thank you for joining me. I've had a lot of requests to play this, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a little apprehensive about getting back into this. It has been several years since I last played this game. I don't remember exactly when I finished it, but it was probably back sometime in 2015. And here it is, almost 2018, and I'm just now getting into this DLC, which has been highly regarded and heavily recommended. So I hope that you will bear with me as I go through this DLC. The first couple of episodes might be a little rough as I try to remember how to play the game and also try to remember what was going on in the story. So let us go ahead and continue here, and I'm hoping that just hitting continue will give me the opportunity to do the Trespasser DLC stuff. So let's jump in here and see what happens. Glad that you've decided to join me again, and I am excited to get back into the world of Dragon Age Inquisition. I really enjoyed playing this game back in, I guess, 2015 when it came out. So this looks different. Whoa, okay, no wonder it looked different. Needed to draw everything. Okay, so this is where I left off at the end of my main playthrough, and no indication whatsoever that I have a new DLC here. So that's a little strange. And then we have some quests here, but these are just like leftover stuff from the end of my main playthrough. So how do I get this new... How do I do the new DLC? Do I need to run up here to the, whatever this room is here? Three eyes. That's weird.
Inquisitor.
Uh-huh. Boy, I don't remember anybody named Three Eyes. I don't remember that.
Inquisitor.
Look at my map. Okay, we're just in Skyhold here. And, see that my team is kind of just spread around here. Oh, okay. Don't automatically open doors in this game. Hey, do you have anything you want to talk to me about, Josephine?
Hello, my darling.
Hello, my darling. Okay. Yes. Open. And, I don't know, we'll go in here and see if anything new shows up? This is where we would get quests in the main game, so maybe there's something new here for us. Okay. And... well,
Do you ever wonder what lies at the edges of the map, past the seas?
No.
I think we have enough to worry about on this continent. Of course, but...
okay, so... I didn't notice anything new there. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is it? Attend the Exalted Council? Okay, here we go. Warning. Beginning the Exalted Council will lock off all other areas and plots and jump to 944 Dragon. 2 years after the death of Corypheus, there is no going back from this point. This has to be it, right? With Corypheus dead and the threat of Fade rifts and demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. Eventually, she plans to call the Exalted Council a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition, recommended levels 20 or higher. Well, I have to imagine I'm level 20 or higher since I completed the whole game. So, yeah, this has got to be the DLC, right? This is it. Let's see, connections. So these are locked. So yeah, Forces not participating in this mission. Secrets not participating in this mission. Connections not participating in this mission. Or connections are. So, Divine Victoria will not call the Exalted Council until you are ready, Inquisitor. I guess we're calling it. And I guess we're going in to Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser. The Exalted Council will be held at the Winter Palace outside Halam Sharal. Thanks to Divine Victoria's negotiation with the ambassadors, we are ready to depart at your convenience. New area unlocked. Accept reports. Would you like to gather your party and venture to Exalted Council now? Heck yeah, man. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to mess around. I'm here to get started on this. Let's go. Off we go to the Exalted Council. I think. It's very dark here. Oh, here we go. Got our spiffy outfits on here. It is the Exalted Council, after all. Very quiet.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Okay. Lots of politics going on here.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
The Dales are finally recovering. Took them long enough. Let's be nice and say thanks to you.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, your worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
How has she done?
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
The first year of Victoria's reign was tumultuous. We did not see the peace for which I had hoped. Nevertheless, she has united the Chantry and proven that the mages are under her control.
Yeah, okay. You mean Vivienne?
You can probably just call her Vivienne in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
Okay.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, your worship. The divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
The Imperium sent an ambassador.
Yes, your worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, Your Worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras. For one, I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
So I guess that's our hint to speak with them before the Exalted Council starts.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
Really? You're going to ask me that right now? Disband, we're not going anywhere, our work is done. I would say that I have absolutely no idea which one of these I should pick, because like I said, it's been several years since I played this game, and I don't remember everything that happened. I mean, you would disband, I agree. We're not going anywhere, or our work is done. I don't know, man. We're not going anywhere.
The Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come. Make her watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
Why did he take a look back like that? Okay, so this quest is called Trespasser. We're supposed to speak with the Orlesian ambassador, we're supposed to speak with the Ferelden ambassador, and we can optionally catch up with old friends. Well, we're definitely going to do that, because it has been a while since we have spoken with any of them. If we bring up our quest list, we'll see that Trespasser here. 2 years after the fall of Corypheus, Divine Victoria has called an Exalted Council to determine the fate of the Inquisition. Orlais and Ferelden have strong opinions, and both of their representatives would have the Inquisitor's ear. So yeah, I guess just then I chose to keep the Inquisition intact. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not, but our guy here seems to think that there's still more work to do that requires the Inquisition. So that is what I have decided to do. Let's go running around here and speak with our friends. You can see there's Varric there, Sarah over there, the Bulls over there, Josephine's over there. It's going to be kind of nice to catch up with these guys. I'm going to bring up a map just to see what it looks like. Oh, okay, what a pretty little map. So we can see everybody here, Varric, Sarah, Josephine, the Iron Bull, Cole, Cassandra, and then some things that we can investigate here. There's like a little question mark there. I don't remember what that stands for. Oh, who's over here? Colin's way over here. Leliana's way over there. And then these are the two people that we need to speak with. Arl Tegan and Duke Cyril. And I guess that's it. So let's get rid of our map. And we'll do some talking with some friends. And discovered main plaza. Okay, maybe this person is underneath of me here that I need to talk to. Varric, if I may interrupt your conversation here. Or they're just standing here looking at each other. They're not actually talking.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
I'm sorry, am I interrupting?
Am I interrupting something important?
Yes.
Which is perfect, because
Yes.
Bran here needed a break. This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount
Provisional Viscount.
of Kirkwall.
Oh, are you here for the talks, sir?
Are you here to represent Kirkwall in the Exalted Council, Viscount Bran?
Provisional Viscount, which sadly is no longer my office. I have resumed my post as seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now?
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
Yeah, why
So,
don't you?
It turns out, you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
I can't believe it. Seriously? Viscount?
I might need to sit down. You're the ruler of Kirkwall now. All of it.
That's not that big a deal. I have a really pointy crown that I wouldn't be caught dead wearing, but that's it. They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a compt now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
I don't know what to say. Why does this make me nervous, or what's all this for? I don't know what to say, dude. I didn't get you anything.
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Ooh, I want to try it out.
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
Boy, he is a downer. Gosh. Okay. I guess somebody's singing somewhere, maybe. There's some lyrics up here, I guess. Can we say anything else to Varric?
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, well good. I'm glad you'll be there if I need you, because I might need you. Alright, well let's just run around and talk to more people here. We've got, let's see. My mini-map shows a lot of people around. Oh, she's sitting there singing. Hey, Cole! How you doing, Cole? Long time no see.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Glimmering, glittering, perfect cut, mask a maze of gemstones. She will think it pretty.
Excuse me, I might,
Nicely done. But what was it for?
Did you want the table?
He wants stones the color of his eyes. Happy, bright, beaming, being seen, not seeing. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Oh, that is one ugly bird.
Inquisitor, how good to see you here. I came to sit and pen another song.
Sweet songs, poignant pain plants joy that grows later. She can't see me. I help her help people.
I gathered.
You're smart and kind. You're worthy of true love.
Hello, Halam Shiraz! The fire of Zither must be fueled by wine, ideally shared with adoring fans.
But not with him. You need somebody nice. Yes, better. He'll be gentle. So will you.
You're with the Chargers, are you not? I've seen you in the Skyhold Tavern where I sing.
Oh yes, I love your songs. Sometimes I'd sit up on the chair to take a better look at your songs. The Chargers have their own song, if you'd like to hear it.
Good.
Good if odd. She'll accept Krem, right?
You're sure they'll both be alright when Krem tells her?
Strong arms, a sweet voice. Father wanted me to be happy.
Which one of them is that?
Both.
So he's playing matchmaker here. Discovered the Gilded Horn. Was that our conversation with Cole? Was that it? Because it really wasn't a conversation. It was just kind of like watching Cole do his work. Can we talk to Krem? No, we can't talk to Krem. And I guess... Cole's still standing there. Ooh, something to read. Alright, we'll read that in a second. I wanted to see if I could talk to Cole again. Oh. Hello. Alright, that's it. Okay. Okay, read. Oh, the Gilded Horn's drink menu. The Golden Nug. An effervescent white Seleni wine with a dash of West Hill brandy and a splash of pomegranate juice. Muddled with raspberries and a sprig of royal elf fruit. Sounds delicious. The Hissing Drake, a bold mix of cinnamon-infused whiskey, dark La Marin rum, and Hero's Lava Burst. Not for the faint of stomach or heart. Benediction, Prophet's Laurel Gin served with a wedge of lime and a thimble of golden scythe. The Emerald Valley. Made with a spirit distilled by Chantry Sisters in Leeds from over 70 herbs and flowers. Topped by egg white foam dusted with nutmeg. A night of shame. Our sweetest Antivan port with a dash of chocolate bitters and a twist of orange served in a flute of chilled Syrah glass. The Randy Dowager, rumored to have been concocted by the editor of Orlay's most scandalous periodical herself, a tall glass of abyssal peach liquor and fresh cream, garnished with sugared rose petals and served on a silk handkerchief, with a scandalous rhyming couplet inked on it by the bartender. Okay, that's pretty funny. Well, here's Sarah. Let's go and speak with her. I don't remember if we left things on the best terms with her. I know that I was not particularly nice to her in my playthrough. I know this will not be popular with most people watching this, but Sarah was not my favorite person. I found her to be incredibly childish, and it really rubbed me the wrong way. But it'll be good to see her again nonetheless. Let's see what kind of reaction we get from her.
Inquisitor Herald, glad to be back, though. Whatever it is this lot have shoved up their sleeves. Just right up in there.
That's it. It's been some time.
Well, we don't know what's what, so what's there to go on about? It's Inquisition business, innit? That's all we are. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about.
Okay. Alright. Well, that's all there is to talk to her about.
Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us.
Oh, okay.
Then there'll be something to talk about.
Oh, alright. Huh. Something else to read. Sarah's past and now things. I guess we're reading her journal here. Lost another book, stop leaving them places. Below are journal entries by Sarah, also several sketches of Skyhold with impeccable cross-hatching. Moving again, less stuff, more things, people things. Too many vowel somethings. Name less stupid Orlais. Last Jenny checked in, wasn't worried. A drawing of a gloved fist holding an odd symbol, smashing against the face of a chevalier. The symbol is red and smells of strawberry. Traveling again and again. Been here before. We're everywhere. Back to the Winter Palace. Never good. Pack bees. Bet Varric we're in trouble. Scratched out. Varric won't take a sucker bet. In for 10 with Cullen. Everyone looks old and tired and fat. Find who shrunk my skyhold clothes. Scratch out. Piss. Don't say the Inquisitor's hand looks bad. It looks very bad. Is Whittle even here? Why do I go where there's no Whittle? I don't know what Whittle is. A drawing of Sarah and Dagna silhouetted by an explosion, bees, and exploding bees. Chargers in the palace. No one will be sleeping. Rainier hugs harder than Blackwall. Still beardy. Josie is best here. Cassandra needs to punch something or she'll explode. Everyone, they'll never call in everyone. Leliana knows something, knew it. Inquisition is in trouble. Okay, well, that was enlightening. Do my little pulse thing here. Iron Bull, what's up, buddy? Now, Iron Bull I always liked. What's up, my man?
Your worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
Oh, this should be good.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
He does love talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
So, okay. So we have all these different things that we could talk about. I don't remember what the icon means, unfortunately. And I don't even know if it matters which one we choose. But this one here has like the little mask on it that makes me think maybe this would be good for subterfuge. I don't know.
You know, Bull, you almost fight like a tempest. Do you ever want to just break a flask over yourself and kill things?
No. Well, no more than usual.
Okay. What? Okay. Yeah. Alright.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during the Orlesian unification, under the reign of Mafarath's son, Isarath.
Uh-huh.
He didn't seem too interested in that. What are you guys standing around for? What the? Haven't seen a rift in ages.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade.
Okay. Well, they're not really giving us very interesting things to talk to him about. Oh, look at that guy's mustache. Okay. So, yeah, the council may affect Lyrium.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the Lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
Maybe. They look like they're having all kinds of trouble getting this thing moved. Alright, let's go with the last thing here. He's not going to be interested in this either.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternirs governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls. And then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Okay, well, we got him alright, I guess. Huh. Yeah. I gotta say, kind of disappointed in this. I mean, these people I don't think have seen each other for 2 years. Have they? Or have they? I don't know. Not really acting like it. I really didn't get to talk to Bull.
Hey, boss.
So, I don't know. Okay, so still more people to talk to. Oh, whoa, what was that? What's this? Rotate? What the? We got strength +2 for rotating a picture? Okay. I must say, this is off to a weird start. And why is this still showing up as read? I already read this. Right? This one isn't showing up, but this one is. So, is there more to read all of a sudden or something? Nope. Okay, well, I don't know why that keeps showing up, but this one doesn't. Alright, well, let's keep moving around here and talking to more people. Here is Cole. We did speak with Cole. There's Josephine back there. And over here is Cassandra. So if I turn right... Whoop. Alright, I thought I could read that sign maybe, but I guess not. Equip potions. Discovered Veron's tinctures. So yeah, we could equip potions if we want to. There. Jar of bees. Sure. Yeah. Alright, equipped. Great. Who else is in my party? Cassandra, Sarah. Let's go ahead and just max everybody out. I don't know what we're going to be up against here. Dorian, Tom Rainier, formerly known as Blackwall. And Cole. Oh wow, he must have used a lot of regeneration potions in our last battle with him. Varric, okay. Iron Bull, top him off. And, okay, back to me. Alright, now we equipped potions. And, upgrade potions. Healing potion. Ooh, we could go up to increase healing 2. Okay. Sure. Why not? Regeneration potion. This one's locked for some reason. Oh, requires increased duration 1. Yeah, sure. Make it last longer. Life ward. Doubles the healing amount if the user is below 25%. Okay, sure. Okay, we got all those. Making use of these, all of the stuff we gathered in my main game. There we go. Why not? I have the goods for it. Oh, whoops. There's more over here. Fire resistance, cold resistance, electrical resistance, spirit resistance, rock armor, Tears of the Dead. And then grenades. You know I do love the Jar of Bees. Yeah, you can see I've already maxed it all out. And a healing mist. I don't remember this one. Well, we'll just go ahead and... Unknown grenade. Interesting. Confusion grenade. That's weird. I don't ever remember throwing this. Oh wow, we only have 11 Blood Lotus left, so we can't up this anyway. Pitch grenade. Okay. Well, whatever, we uploaded, upgraded some stuff. Quest, a better courtyard quest completed? Okay. That must be like a really old quest that's been sitting around for a long time. Hey, let's do some reading. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 17, by Varric Tethras. Donnan left it to his captain and a dozen of Kirkwall's finest to drag Wagner and his thugs to the stocks. The heavy air gave up and turned into sheets of rain. The ancient gray stone stairs leading up to Lowtown turned into a waterfall. Donnan slogged up the narrow passage, boots squelching with every step. He almost didn't hear the ambush coming. As he reached the top of the stairs, a faint rasp of steel made him throw himself aside into a vegetable seller's table. A sword swung through the air where he'd been and chimed against the rock wall. Donnan fumbled at his scabbard and just managed to catch the second blow with his sword. He had one moment as they locked blades to recognize his attacker. The younger man had shed his guard uniform for dark leathers, and his left arm now ended in a bandaged stump. But there was no mistaking him. Jevlon? Where's the blade of Hessarian? Jevlon recovered from the parried blow to slash at Donan's legs. He dodged back, slipping and nearly stumbling ass first down the stairs. It was you, the inside man. You're the one who killed Defav. Danon lunged at the recruit. Jevlin quickly moved to block, but Donan's blade sliced his arm, drawing blood. Give me the sword. I know that pirate hag gave it to you. Jevlon swung a series of hard slashes, trying to break Donan's guard or knock him down the stairs. In the darkness and the driving rain, the guardsman struggled to see his attacker. Still, Donan grinned. You left it at the key. I guess you ran off without it when the lady took your hand off. Not my fault you picked a fight you couldn't win. He tried to edge away from the stairs, but the rookie kept him pinned between the vegetable stall and a fall to his death. Jevlon lunged, his blade punching through Donan's armor just below his ribs, but the recruit slipped on the wet stone during his attack and stumbled into his enemy. Donan shoved him away, and over the stairs, his fall ended with a sickening crack of broken bones. Donan drew a ragged breath and pulled Jevlon's sword from his side, trying not to slip on his own blood. The chantry was a long way off. Good stuff. And something else over here to read. Notes on Palace Guests, a collection of servants' notes on the guests attending the Winter Palace. Countess de Vory wants a stateroom set aside from 3 to 5 in the afternoon for her daughter's harp practice. Must have windows on one side and a balcony. If she proposes a recital, refer her to the seneschal. Duke Pierpont wants to entertain Ferelden relatives. A barrel of whiskey and 3 wheels of cheese to be delivered to his quarters this evening. Ban Wharton. His bed should be made up with linens, not silks. Sir Litstone complains an old wound in her left leg is making itself felt. Move her to the ground floor. Lady Galatea, a duelist, has requested a sparring partner and a suitable practice ground. Lord Gilderay, to be woken at 8 by a maid on even days, a page boy on odd days, don't ask, with a fresh pitcher of water and 12 sprigs of lavender on a peach-colored towel, don't ask. Carrying these items in silently without making eye contact with his lordship, placing them on the divan, clapping twice, then leaving without a word. Do not ask. Okay. Great. So over here, charter.
Well met, your worship.
The heck is... Who or what the heck is charter? Oh, man, there's more stuff to read. Make yourself comfortable. Dorian and the last few years. Inquisitor. It was good to hear from you, my friend. For months, I've had only the society of Maveric's fledgling Lucerne party. Junior members of the magisterium so filled with fire and zeal, and so wildly inept at politics. May keeps a bucket of ice water on hand in case one accidentally immolates himself. Lest I give you the wrong impression, we are making progress, but it will take a great deal of skill to keep the Lucerne alive through the usual schedule of Minrethus scheming long enough to become a real political faction. Fortunately, they do have me. I'm sorry to hear that politics are plaguing you as well. Must be something going around, like a pestilence or an Orlesian fashion trend. Hopefully Josephine can diffuse the Ferelden outcry and persuade the Orlesians to stop circling you with a collar and leash. You know she did always love a challenge. I'll find an excuse to make a trip south soon. We should really catch up in person, don't you agree, Dorian? Okay, is he not here then? Is that what that means? Oh, more reading. Conduct becoming the Inquisition. To all members of the Inquisition, it has come to my attention that I must remind everyone of the type of behavior expected from us during this Exalted Council. It is natural to wish to hold our heads high, but remember that we are guests of the Imperial Court. It is upon us to behave with good grace, propriety, and restraint. If you are unsure of how to address someone of gentle birth, my lord or my lady will suffice. If you are fearful that you have overstepped an unknown protocol, speak with your commanders. If they are not available, seek me out. Over-imbibing is strongly discouraged at all times. If you were steered into an argument about the Inquisition politics, politely excuse yourself as quickly as possible. Please do not engage in these debates. If all else fails, trust sense and common courtesy to guide your actions. Sincerely, Lady Montillier. Good to know. Activity in the Winter Palace. Charter's notes are in an encryption she developed with Leliana over the last couple of years. Okay, CM's intention seems sincere. Agent in place at party tonight where CM is attending. Well, I don't know who CM is. VP left notes at drop as promised. Servant in green livery seen leaving guest wing of palace at odd hours. Possible tryst. Madame LV's second cousin is a bard in employ of Duke WM. Lord WG plans to meet Lady GD tonight. Neither of their spouses know. Lord RW plans to meet Lady SR tonight. Their spouses do know. Lord RW's wife encouraged RW to step out with SR so she could have some peace and quiet to herself. Alright. Good to know, I guess. Oh, more reading. Iron Bull in the last few years. Thank you for sending the Chargers to assist in dealing with the demons attacking Montefort. Their assistance was most appreciative and many lives were saved. The Iron Bull and his Chargers have prevented another civil war from sweeping across Orlais with their efforts in Perendale. The Iron Bull in particular defeated the would-be usurper in combats. We must protest the actions of the Bull's Chargers in Southreach. While the presence of demons and Templars corrupted by Red Lyrium is undisputed, the necessity of your dwarven miner collapsing the better part of a mountain on the enemy forces was hardly necessary. The Bull's Chargers were of great assistance in driving back the demons that attacked the shores of Lake Calenhad. The elf who calls herself Dalish was particularly helpful, and I look forward to her promised explanation of how Dalish archery techniques can create walls of ice or dispel magical barriers. Excerpts from letters of thanks relating to the activities undertaken by Bull's Chargers over the past 2 years. Wardrobe. Casual wear, formal wear, outerwear, armor. Alright, we'll just stick with what we've got. Special shipments. What's this all about? Ooh, we acquired the Staff of Iden, this Blade of Tuna, and the Sword of Cherish. Or something. Weapons. Okay, so we got the Blade of Tuna allied. Well, I mean, they're comparing it to my longbow, which really isn't a very fair comparison, right? But that's what I have equipped right now, this longbow. But we also have a blade now. The spread of red lyrium is inexorable, unending. The key for turning corrupted foes against their masters. This nightmarish practicality identifies the work as that of inimitable Arcanist Dagna. I remember Dagna. Like all children of the stone, she doesn't have to worry how much experiments might affect her dreams. She keeps track of their names, though. That's about respect. Okay. Alright. Well, we got this stuff. We can't wield these, because only a mage can wield that. Gosh, requirement level 3? Really? Level 3. Requirement level 3. Alright. Well, I'm going to stick with my longbow of the Griffin here. That's my armor that I was wearing at the end of the last game. And then here is some storage. So, yeah, so this is our magic chest, which allows us to move things to and fro. And since I can't, well, I guess I could give this to my party members, but I mean, if the requirement is only level 3, it's pretty low level. I mean, I don't know if I want to even consider giving this to my party members. Yeah, this stuff is crap. So I'm gonna deposit this stuff, just not have it in my inventory at all. Alright. Let's keep moving around here. See if we can't find somebody else to talk to. What the hell was that? Okay. Whatever, you do what you're gonna do. What was that? Oh, there's something in this direction. Right here? Oh, I guess we found something. Loot. Expensive dog treats. Bone-shaped dog treats baked in a mold. Fancy scroll work and happy-looking dogs adorn the sides. Smells faintly of ham in excess. Okay, I found it. I might as well take it. What is this in here? Discovered the foundry. We can modify our weapons. We can craft armor over there. We can turn in some research. We can craft some weapons. We can tint our armor. And here's a golden nug. Synchronize Collectables. This will synchronize your collectibles across games by downloading collectibles that you previously uploaded and uploading newly acquired ones. Would you like to synchronize them now? I don't even know what that means. Alright. Who am I supposed to be talking to here? Somebody around here. And it's Cassandra. Hey, Cassandra. I always liked Cassandra.
Oh.
How's that for a reaction? She does not look happy to see us.
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
You seem a little distraught there, Cassandra.
This seems serious.
It's not about me. It's about you.
Well, what about me? Get it on with it.
Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
The hell?
Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend. No matter what anyone might tell you.
I'm confused. What are you talking about?
I really can't imagine what you mean.
I'm talking about marriage.
Marriage?
Josephine is a wonderful woman. If you're clear on your path to... You're not proposing to anyone. I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
So apparently Varric told her that we were going to propose to Josephine, and I guess she was concerned about that. Maybe I will get married. Varric told you that. Thank you for talking with me. Flustered looks good on you, or did you mean all that? I kind of feel like messing with her a little bit, but she seems pretty upset already.
He said I was going to propose.
He mentioned a proposal. I suppose I filled in the blanks. Or he did this on purpose. That dwarf gets entirely too much joy from my discomfort.
Well, maybe I will get married.
I might get married. I've thought about it.
I suspected as much. Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the end of that conversation. Well, I hope that we did not upset her. She's still pretty distraught.
How did Varric, of all people, become the Viscount of Kirkwall? A mystery for the ages.
A mystery indeed.
It is good to see you, my friend.
She's really focusing on the friend stuff.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Because I think these two, when I played the game, there was a possibility of there being a kind of a romance between these two. But I ultimately ended up deciding on Josephine. Hey! What do you say we read something? It's been about a minute since we last read something. Storms of Temptation. This tattered novel bills itself as a sweeping romance on the 8 Seas by Danelle Mithril. The cover shows a dark-skinned elf with long platinum hair hanging by one hand from the mast of his ship, a dagger in his teeth. A woman in an elaborate mask, low-cut dress, and almost as much hair as the elf, gasps up from the base of the mast. The elf is glaring at a tanned and chiseled human pirate, grinning as his vessel pulls alongside the elf's ship. For the first elven captain in the Antivan Navy, Keel Zebulon's inaugural assignment was a routine trading mission down to Wycombe. Little did he know that the fiery amethyst Coron, a passenger he picked up in the free marches, was heir to an enormous fortune. A fortune Rivani pirate Prince Elrado Hurricane would do anything to get his hands on. Unable to resist Amethyst's pleas for help, Keel found himself racing to get her back to Val Royeaux, even as the ferocious hurricane pursued them, and their passions ensured the 8 Seas would never be the same. There's a note scribbled on the inside cover in dainty handwriting. If found, please return to Lady Yvette Montilier. Well, aren't you going to pick it up, dude, and return it to her? There's a little something over here, too. Oh, look, another book! Lots of reading materials around here. Well, I didn't even bother to stop and look at the beautiful countryside out there. Check it out. Look at that. It's very pretty. Windmill over there. What? There's something else? Something else? Loot! Expensive dog treats. Okay, well, we found some more expensive dog treats. Those may or may not come into play a little bit later on. Let's go ahead and read this. Heart in Hightown, Chapter 13, by Varric Tethras. In the Lowtown Bazaar, Donnan paused to pay a little elven girl to play courier for him before making the long climb back uphill to Hightown. A careful glance told him the scar-faced Ander and the tattooed Chastened were still tailing him. Donnan was certain they'd love the Viscount's keep. He passed beneath the stone gaze of the cormorant statues flanking the gates and nodded to the guards on his way to the barracks. No one noticed his ragged, bloody clothing, which disappointed him as much as he benefited from it. Recruits these days, always slacking off. Donnan bypassed the captain's office and went looking for Jevlon. By now the kid ought to be rested up, and Donnan suspected he would need backup if his large, suspicious shadows decided to pick a fight. But Jevlon's bunk was empty. Donnan noted blood splatter on the bedding and a scent like lilacs. All of his gear was missing. In the center of the bunk was a note. Bring the blade to the keys tonight at midnight, or the boy dies. It was signed in a wax seal. 6 crossed swords. Alright, well, I'm going to end this episode here. So, I want to say a little bit of catching up was done in this episode, but I don't really feel like it. I mean, like I said earlier, I was a little disappointed with our meetings with Cole and Iron Bull. I mean, my understanding is that these are people that we haven't seen in 2 years, and we really didn't get to, like, talk to them and catch up with them. But that's okay. We'll come back next time. We will continue running around and speaking with more of our peeps. I guess we will, I don't know. I don't know if we'll visit the merchant, but we'll go and we'll speak with Blackwall. And let's see, there is still Cullen over here, and Leliana over here, and let's not forget Josephine up here. I'll probably save Josephine for last. You know, got a relationship with her and all. So, I hope you will come back next time as I continue my playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition's Trespasser DLC. Thank you for joining me in this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you let me know by leaving a like or a comment. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I sure do hope you join me again in the next episode.